Greetings, Curveballs, and happy National Rubber Ducky Day. Did you know there was such a thing? I bet you didn't. Well, now you do. My creative collab group and I have come up with yet another look. We are kickstarting the year with our very first collab of 2021, and National Rubber Ducky Day gave me the opportunity to create this. I decided I knew I was going to do a rubber duck, have some matching eyeshadow, and throw some bubbles in the mix, because who doesn't take a bath without bubbles? Now, I'd like you to check out all of the ladies who are participating in this month's collab. All of their information is linked down in the description box below. And if you would like to see how I came up with this look, then you should just keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to tap subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future creative collab uploads, and throw me a thumbs up if you like bubble baths. Now, let's get into this video. Alright, so I've already started off by taking a white eyeliner and outlining the bubbles that I'm going to put over here and the duck over here. Now, it is a rough sketch. It is the first time that I have tried to outline it. Obviously, when I get with the painting, I can fix it. Kind of got a garbage beak going on here, and the basic outline. I feel like my rubber ducky needs to come down a little bit lower. Have a little bit of more of a fatter body, but we will get there. I've got my Mayron Paradise paint palette from Eddie, and I am dipping in one of my face painting brushes in water, since these paints are water activated, and I'm gonna get the yellow working and see if I can't just start filling in this duck here. Let's go to our museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. No name might be still getting to know these paints and learning like the different opacities and how much water to use to get the consistency you want. I feel like this is a little thin, but that's the good thing about having eyeshadow. It can always go over it and mattify it. If I had pencil and paper, I could draw an amazing rubber ducky, but this is kind of hard getting on this side of the contours of your face. Let's go to an museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it. The thing about rubber duckies is that their heads are almost a perfect circle, so Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might. Really hoping I can pull that off. But thank you for coming, and thank you for trying to do anything to make me. One of the trickier parts is going to be seeing the little duck wing. Since rubber ducky's all rubber and really it's the indentations that you see, I might just have to go over it with a little bit of shadow to let you see where it's at. So me sketching it was probably just a waste of my time. So I'm more than likely just going to paint over this. In the event you recreate your own rubber ducky look, you can keep that in mind. Go for the body and the head in yellow. Don't stop looking in my eyes. And for the sake of time, I went ahead and did my eye look ahead of time, because I think of bath time and duckies being yellow and blue. Yellow for the ducky, blue for the water. I did a simple yellow look on the eye with a pale yellow shimmer on the lid and just some blue shadow on the lower lash line, and that's all there is to that. All right, so I'm gonna kind of let that dry a little bit, and I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush and see if I can't go into this orange and get a beak on here. With me next to you. Let's go to an art museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. No name might be too much. I'm grabbing my Morphe 25L palette. I'm just going to dip into this yellow called Sunlight, which I believe is the closest shadow I have to a rubber ducky yellow. And I'm just gonna kind of set the paint and hopefully cover up any of the transparent parts from my brush and give it a little opacity. And hopefully the different shades of yellow will also give it a little bit of a 3D effect and not so flat and one-dimensional. All right, now I'm going to take a super fine eyeliner and I kind of want to outline the beak a little bit. I can't make a nice eyeball here. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna put a white dot in the center. Alright, I'm gonna take this grayish brown shadow, kind of just sketch out the wing. Since the wing itself is just really an indentation on rubber. And it'd also be a good idea to take that same color and kind of outline the Ducky. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. And as far as the duck goes, that's about it. Now we get to have the fun part, which is the bubbles. And this is a multicolored process. I've just got to find the best brushes for all 4 of my colors, and I'll be right back. So let's start off with a light tealish shade, and I've got this little pencil brush, and I just want to go on either side of the bubble at first. Take my hand and... like it's reflecting all the way through. And even on the ones that I'm overlapping, I'm going to do that and follow through with that there. Bubbles have a lot of reflection of light. So the thing is to make all the random colors pop through. No perfection, just the favorite part of my look. Like I've always wanted to do a bubble look, and I know how to draw some really good bubbles digitally. Like I used to do a lot of digital art on my iPad with my Apple Pencil until I pressed too hard and I messed up my iPad. And so now I've just got to do the same thing on my face. All right, now that I have that all done, I'm gonna switch different brush. And I'm going to add some yellow in the mix. Much as I do, but I'm just content with me next to you. Let's go to an art museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. And I'm gonna add some pink. For the little ones, I'm just gonna kind of add the pink in the center. Cover up my fleshy tones. With bubbles, you don't even have to use pastel colors. You can make like vibrant bubbles, neon type bubbles, like just as long as you keep it. Like if you're gonna use a neon pink, use a neon blue, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have a cup of tea while you have as I go around the edge, I'm gonna kind of swoop it in. So you got the harsh reflection on the outer edge, and the transparency through the bubble just fades right on through. Next, I'm going to go in with like a whitish highlighter with a pink hue. And I'm going to kind of go over the center of the bubbles. Let's go to an art museum. I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much, and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming. Alright, I think I got the colors down, and now you just gotta outline them all in white. I'm gonna go back to my Mayron paint palette, try to get a nice white consistency. be multiple reflections in each bubble.
It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming and thank you for trying to do anything to make me smile. Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide. Don't stop looking in my eyes. Are you cold? Do you want to sit down?
And the more highlights you add, the more realistic it looks.
Don't stop looking at me now. I know you don't care.
The thing about painting on your face, when you first do it, it feels so awkward and you have no control, but then after you do like 6 passes at these bubbles, it gets a little easier. So now I'm going to get my shadows.
Coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile. I'll have a cup of tea while you have a latte for both you and me. The caffeine will make sure that you don't fall asleep, 'cause darling, you're sleepy, eyes are closing. Please stay awake.
I'll make that little star here. Oh well, good enough. Okay, next up, the shadows, which is gonna really make everything come to life, and that is by using a gray shadow underneath your bubbles.
You've never seen. Let's go to an
To make it look like they're very real, casting their own shadow. And if you go a little overboard, just use your foundation and clean it up. I think that's about as much damage I can do for this look, so I will be back with the final look. And we are back, and this is our final rubber ducky look.
Let's go to an art museum. I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming and thank you for trying to do anything.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. Don't forget to check out all the other ladies down below to see what they have come up with in celebration of National Rubber Ducky Day. Before you go, you know the drill. Don't forget to tap subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future creative uploads, and throw me a thumbs up if you have ever had a rubber ducky. Until next time, curveballs, stay curvy and stay quacky, and I'll see you in a week. Bye!
Don't stop looking in my